Pag nag-a-apply ka sa online jobs and then nakatanggap ka ng interview, normally, ang sinasabi ng freelancer is, "Sir, I'm dedicated, I'm hardworking, please hire me." Pero si client naman is parang, okay, maybe. Convince me more, convince me more. Parang ganun, di ba? Alright, so listen guys, top freelancers that know their value and then know the quality of their work, they don't normally beg for jobs. Hindi sila nanghihingi ng trabaho. Instead, ang nangyayari is, kino-convince nila yung client na ibenta yung trabaho sa kanila. And keep watching till the end of this video. I'm gonna teach you the exact phrase to say to clients para ang feeling naman nila is, I'm so lucky to work with you. So if you're ready, grab your pen, grab your paper, and tara na, let's get started. Alright guys, so here's the problem. Most freelancers think that an interview is about convincing the client to work with them. But that's actually not how the top freelancers do it. And here are the 3 mistakes that freelancers struggle with during interviews. Number 1 is they talk too much and over-explain. And I get this. Sometimes if you're nervous, you just start blurting things out and you never know when to stop. What this does is it makes the clients feel overwhelmed and then maybe it's too much. They don't know what's happening, you're giving them too much information, they don't know where to take it, right? And number 2, they act like they need the job more than the client actually needs them. And what this does is it creates desperation. It makes you sound desperate, and really it's not a good position to be in when trying to get the job. And number 3 is that they do not ask smart questions. What happens during interviews is you also get the chance to ask questions to the clients to make sure that number 1, you can serve them, you can deliver results, and that you can share more insights about things that they may be considering for the job that they're looking for. If all you're doing during your interviews is just talking, and not even asking a single question, or you're asking the wrong types of questions, then this does not help you during your interview. So if you want clients to see you as a high-value freelancer, you need to change how you talk in the interviews. Here's the magic phrase that makes clients want to sell you the job. What's the biggest challenge you're facing with this project? One more time. What's the biggest challenge you're facing with this role or project? It may sound simple, but let's unpack why this works. So instead of just answering questions, you flip the script and then you open up the conversation for them to tell you more about what they want out of the project and then out of the role. Alright, so the 3 reasons this works is number 1, it makes clients feel like you're already part of the team, right? By asking questions and getting involved, it shows that you're curious about how else you can help and actually deliver value to the client. Number 2 is that it makes the client see the real value of the role, right? So sometimes maybe the clients don't have a clear outcome or expectation of the role, but by asking this question, you make them think of what exactly they want out of the role, and then that makes it clearer for them to communicate what they want from you, and then makes them want to consider you more. And number 3 is it shifts the power dynamic. So instead of you just explaining about who you are, they are now explaining what they do and what they need from you. Alright, so you see the difference there? Instead of simply just answering questions, you are now leading the conversation, therefore making the clients feel like they need you. Alright, so let's take this into the real world. When answering the questions, the client might say something like, we're actually struggling with the brand strategy. And then you can say something like, I actually specialize in that, and then through the past work that I've done before, we've used a similar strategy to build storytelling for the brand, and then used a captioning method that also increased the engagement by 60% in over 3 months. And I think that's something that can also work for you. So now this opens up the conversation of them wanting to sell the job to you, instead of you trying to just answer all these questions. In the second scenario, you're able to present to them something that benefits them and something they can visually try to put themselves in and then see if they can also get that result, right? All right, so challenge time. What I'd like you to do is on your next interview, prepare that first line. If you haven't seen that video of how to structure your first introduction sentence in your interview, it's going to be linked here somewhere, or it should be in the channel somewhere. But organize that and then come up with your question where you ask them what they're struggling with on the role, for the role, and then for the position. Let us know if that changed the dynamics of your interview, if you were able to land a job, or if the clients were now then trying to sell you on the position. If you are still feeling nervous during interviews, if you've already prepared and applied all of that but still feel nervous during your interviews, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, because in the next video, I'm going to break down the 5 confidence boosting phrases that make client interviews easy, even if you hate talking to people, right? So if you're ready for that, subscribe to the channel and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.